nigo umuwaziri w'esemi kurwa ase ensi ya Kenya moske ogamba migosin yakobokirana asensemelia yeskuru yeboroso ya Nyamira DEP ninchira mo kuira ebirasi asensemeyo okona chinga kecho nigo mosko gamba migosi abiriga otamuna nigo barachi konya kabakone kinga bali bonse bagendete amona matemo abo abanne yekirasi 12 KCSE nabo igo bali bawo chikora amatemo manne ya KCSE nigo barachi konya kabahaba kone kinga babiro konyora chinga kinyororo chinga ki oborendi bwabiri bokone kigwan nigo musko gamba migosi abiriga otamuna nigo serikali ebegete murubisene wika omotenyi omutangani omwaka wocha 2025 nigo barachikolika abalimu gwetanchiribu emirongibire asensemeri ya permanent and pensionable.
So what happens is every school that requires classrooms, like this particular school has 120 grade 8, so they needed 2 classrooms for grade 9 to host between 50 and 60 students per classroom. And so what we did is to ensure that we standardize the classrooms, including the cost. So each school then receives the resources for the 2 classrooms or 1 classroom depending on the streams. And they themselves are able to procure the services of a contractor to undertake the construction. That diffused the pressure of people thinking that these are very big projects. You know, when the fund is a lot, then there are all those challenges that come with people fighting for them. But because of decentralization, you can see the classroom is done up to standard and it is ready. Even the blackboards are already there, the whiteboards are already there. So there is, the government is doing everything possible to ensure that these guys who are coming to grade 9 next year have a place to go to. And we have instructed that for the desks, there is a capitation of about 4,000 shillings. So the principals have been instructed to use that infrastructure portion to ensure that the classrooms are properly furnished. So we are all set. We flagged off the books last week for grade 9 so that each student, because we have now the ratio of 1 to 1. So what we are doing is all the schools will receive the books, and we've instructed the principals to ensure that they are in school even when we close, when we finish with KCSE next week. They remain in school to receive the books and do the returns. Where, for example, they receive more books or less books, they work with the county directors of education to ensure that that variance is sorted out and we have rationalized it. So as a government, we are doing everything possible to ensure that our children have got a class to go to in January. The teachers are here, they have been retooled, we retooled quite a good number of them. Like now this school, I understand we have 6 lecturers, teachers, and they will be able to take the students through. And with digitalization and virtual learning, we are going to ensure that where we have a gap, we are able to bring those programs through virtual programs so that the students do not miss out. So in reality, we don't have a major crisis like some sectors talking about. The education sector is not in shambles. Yeah, even you guys in the media, all of you, some of you look like you graduated last year. Did your graduation come out of shambles? The degrees you have, the qualifications you have, come out of a proper education program, a proper education process. So let's not beat ourselves, because when you stand and say education is in shambles because you are saying the classrooms are not ready or it's not domiciled in secondary school. The Presidential Working Party went round through public participation, which is a constitutional requirement. They went round all the 47 counties, and 93% of the participants said, let us domicile junior school in primary schools. So we cannot now move them to secondary schools. We don't have that capacity. So all that we need to be doing now is to work towards ensuring that in primary schools the facilities are ready, the teachers are ready, the infrastructure is ready to ensure that these guys are in the proper domicile. So let us come together, all of us, just to ensure that we are doing the right thing. for our children. And I'm intentionally asking you to look at these guys. Yeah. We should not play around with the youth and the education of these young people here.